Hey guys, this is Detective Pikachu. This is video number 3 already. So we're going to go ahead and continue, pick up where we left off in the last video. The last video we completed chapter 1. So the first video was like the little intro scene, whatever. Second video, which was last video, is chapter 1. This is chapter 2, Litwick Cave. So, as the title suggests, we're going to go to Litwick Cave. Pikachu and I left the Baker Detective Agency and headed to my dad's apartment. So that's what we're doing now. We're at Tim's dad's apartment, looking for any clues we can find. And apparently this is where Tim and Pikachu will be staying while they're, trying to find clues as to his dad's whereabouts.
We shared it. I haven't been here in 2 months.
Well, that would explain all the dust.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It is a little bit of a mess, isn't it?
He was like this at home, too. He called it an organized mess, and he knew where everything was.
That's what they all say. So, tell me, what are you gonna do now? I'm guessing you don't plan on giving up the search.
Of course not.
Well, normally I would say that you probably should give it up.
No way.
Relax. I'm gonna look for him with you.
Yeah?
I've been looking for Harry long before you came along. But it's gonna be a dangerous journey, so prepare yourself.
Okay.
Good, that's done. Now, since we'll be roommates, why don't we lay down some rules?
Roommates? You can't just move in with me like that.
Who's talking about moving in? This happens to be my apartment. If anyone's a freeloader, it's you.
Oh, well, if you're gonna put it that
I like how he just right
So
away
let's
gave
settle
in to the
that.
Pikachu.
Now let's start by searching right here.
There were no rules.
How in the world did I
He
get
said let's lay down some ground rules and then nothing.
Peter said that Dad was in the middle of investigating some Pokemon.
Excuse me, it's late. I was watching the
Let's
NFL
start at
draft
the
and it
beginning.
ended pretty late, so I'm doing this pretty
Maybe
late.
there's still
Well,
notes in this room with the info that
I probably won't get it
Harry was
uploaded
getting.
until tomorrow morning, but
That's
I wanted to
right.
at least get this
Dad
done
must
because
have found some
it takes a
clues and
long
wrote
time for
stuff
these
down.
videos to render
Let's look around.
because I have like 3 different video files going into this and going into each video. I have my face cam, the top screen, the bottom screen, and then of course the little background to the video itself. So yeah, it literally takes like an hour and a half to render. So we're gonna kind of walk around the apartment here and look for stuff. Nope. Okay. Nope. 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 Carly's back. Hey, look up there. See everyone? You see everyone up there? See everyone watching you? You're a celebrity now, Carly. You don't want to be a celebrity? No? You're shy? Okay. I would do that with my dog, but if I do that with the dog, she'll get all riled up and then I won't be able to calm her down, so. Unless she, just shows up in a very convenient spot, it might be a while before y'all see the dog. Y'all can hear the dog. Dog, be quiet. Healthy supply of sweets. The TV is switched off, so that means he didn't watch it. Maybe the TV is switched off because he's not here. I don't know about you guys, but when I leave my house, I turn the TV off. Just saying. Now, if it was unplugged or something like that, then okay, yeah. I might unplug the TV if I'm going to be away for a while. In case lightning comes or something, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone turns their TV off when they're not there. Unless they leave it on for a pet or something. I don't know.
Tim! Wow, this is such a dirty room. But it's full of investigative materials. Huh?
Full of investigative materials.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's Harry for you.
The music in this game is lit. So we gotta find the key that will unlock this cabinet door here. Let's see, if it were me, where would I hide it? Under the flower pot? That's where everyone, that's like the most cliche place to hide anything, like under the flower pot or under a rock or like under the doormat. Someone who is like a detective, I feel like would come up with a better hiding place than that. Just saying. Oh, I said his valuable things in food containers. Yeah, so there was stuff over here. Well, the coffee pot. So it's not in the coffee pot. I know these aren't food containers, but we'll check the stove anyway. The other place it could be is that jar of sweets over by the TV. Making stir fry or something? Is that what it just said? Now we'll check over here. We've got this bottle of sweets here. It's a favorite candy. Alright, so the key was in the jar of candy. Alright, so we have the key, so now we'll come back over here and open this thing. Whoa.
Could this be? Pikachu! I think I found some notes.
Really? Let me see. Yeah, this definitely is. Good work, Tim.
It's like a
I'd
map.
say we're hot on Harry's trail now.
Would you really say that? It's only chapter 2. A relationship diagram. Sorry, I keep yawning. I feel like the last couple of videos I've done, I've just been yawning the whole time. And maybe I always did that, and I just never realized it because I wasn't doing the face cam thing. But now that I'm doing the face cam, I'm like very aware of what my face does and like what I do. So I don't know. All right, so there were a few places marked on there, but the first place we go is the cave that his dad had marked, Litwick Cave. There's a Drifloon.
We need to run, but my leg.
There's someone here.
Should have known we were going to go to Litwick Cave since the name of this chapter was Litwick Cave. And there's a Glalie, armored in ice, and it's got red eyes.
Pikachu!
Thunderbolt! Hey, don't boss me around.
Yeah, you don't have enough gym badges.
Ever since the accident.
What?
No.
You can't use attacks.
Okay.
Defeat the Glalie, it says. Wow, Pikachu, you suck at throwing rocks. That thing is mad. Ooh.
I don't think we'll be able to win by fighting it.
What should we do? Look!
That rock is loose.
You ready? Let's go.
What are we doing? You ready? Let's go. Like. Wait. So if I hadn't have hit that A on time, would it have hit me or something? Ooh. That's savage.
Great job, Tim.
Thanks.
And remember, that is super effective because Ice-type Pokemon are weak to rock. And now I'm going to try and move this huge Glalie made of solid ice. New updates are available. That needs to go away. Just roll him away.
See you later, Glalie. You did it, Tim. Now, to help the ladies.
You okay?
Yeah.
I think so. but my friend here, she's hurt her leg. No, I'm fine.
Oh, it's that lady who wasn't that little girl's mom.
Thank you for helping us. My name is Mako. And
Mako.
this is...
Amelia Christie, Rookie Assistant Director.
Thank you. Oh, hey, don't I know you from the...
Oh yeah, in front of the station.
Really? You two know each other? He's the one who got the necklace back in that ape incident. Ah, so that was you, huh?
That was such a
My
weird
name
like
is
pose,
Tim
like
Goodman.
ah,
My name's Amelia.
like that was so weird.
Hello, Pikachu.
And I know I probably looked really weird when I just did that, but that's how she looked. Okay, so if I looked weird, it's because she looked weird
Nice to meet you.
first.
I'm Mako.
Aren't you a lively girl?
Oh, it's a news camera. Have you ever seen one? We came to this cave to shoot some...
Yeah, I was
news
playing
coverage.
on my 3DS, so I didn't
from a
get
TV
that little
station?
update available
Yep,
thing
that's right. The super popular
that you see on the bottom screen there.
Hey, Tim.
There, it finally went away.
Out the way you did with that necklace? Stop! You can't drag the... Oh,
Dang, she got hurt
I'm
bad.
afraid she's really hurt. We need to get her out of this cave now.
And this cold will freeze before any help gets to us. Any help gets to us. The entrance has collapsed, but we'll see if... Thank you, be careful, okay? Alright, so we check out the collapsed entrance. So we came to this cave to like investigate, to see if we could find any clues to where Harry is. And now we're just trying to escape.
Let's first
So,
confirm the situation.
that's great.
It's important to look around.
Yes, that is Litwick. Hence Litwick Cave. Wick, it says. Ah, so the Litwick lights come on, and then we can actually see once their lights come on. Ain't that just real handy? Gaps not big enough for a person to get through, but are they big enough for a Pikachu to get through? I feel like we missed an opportunity there, but no. Five more minutes. So I guess it won't let us go into the dark. So we're gonna have to look up. Oh, look, there's a big hole in the ceiling we might be able to escape through. You would think so. I remember we saw Drifloon coming in, and they can fly. But I don't think Drifloon can, like, lift us that high. Well, no, didn't it say that, like, didn't Drifloon's Pokédex entry once say that, like, little kids have, like, floated away with it thinking it's a balloon or something? Or am I thinking of Drifblim? I don't know what I'm thinking of. What are you trying to shoot here? Okay, so this is like a tourist attraction. So a lot of people come here. So we're not telling Amelia about the fact that we're looking for Harry, which is interesting, but that's whatever. Sorry, I feel like I got something in my eye. You ever feel like you got like something like on your eyelash or in the corner of your eye and it won't come out? Like no matter what you do, like that's how I'm feeling right now. And usually like the more you try and get it out, like the worse it starts to feel. So I probably just need to stop. And that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, my bag is gone. Left it at the sign by the entrance. We'll look for that bag. Really? Thanks. Yeah, because we gotta wait 5 minutes for the freaking Litwick to wake up before it can light up the rest of the cave.
Let's check the footage Mako shot. Maybe we'll see one on that.
Maybe. We gotta find the bag first. With the backup battery. So it must be buried under here. I wonder how we get this. I wonder how we undo this. We gotta click on the rocks to move him out of the way. Oof, he says. He must have been moving it with his mind because I don't see no hands. Oh look, there it is. Here it is. The bag. Pouch.
Look for anything that'll help us escape.
Right.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, so there's a glalie looking happy and it has blue eyes. You see that? And there's the drift loon behind it.
Something weird going on.
Look, its mood changed.
Oh! And then its eyes turned red.
Detect us. It completely lost control of itself. I've never seen a glalie like this before.
There are
That's weird.
Pokemon.
They're driftloon. Yeah, but they're barely strong enough to lift up a child. I really don't think they'll be able to help get us out.
If Driftloon can't help us, I don't know that we have any other options.
It's attacking everything it sees.
Driftloon
Oh, there's a drift blim back there. Did you see it?
Oh, Amelia, are you okay?
I totally missed what happened to her leg.
Here's where I thought we were definitely done for.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we're safe, Tim.
Oh, no need to thank. Oh, you're talking to Tim.
Thanks to Tim.
Hey, wait. That Pokemon in the bag is flying, isn't it?
Yes, it's a Drifblim. I bet it could carry us.
Drift blim.
Good eye, Tim. We may have our ticket out of here.
So we gotta find the drift blim now. That's what happens. We come to this place for one thing, and then find out, oh, guess what? We gotta find some other random Pokemon. Last video was Burmy, now it's Drift Blim.
Good. Let's go look for one.
Huh?
That'll make for a good show, the Glalie attack. Yeah, because like in the video it showed the Glalie with its like regular blue eyes and it seemed like, you know, happy and all that, and then all of a sudden it's like it fell to the ground and then its eyes turned red and it just started going all wacko. So, alright, so we're gonna have to go deeper into the cave now. Now remember this Litwick said wake me up in 5 minutes. So I guess 5 minutes have passed and now it is willing to light the way for us. Oh look, here's Glalie. And its eyes are blue again. Glay, it says. What? You don't remember? Oh, so it doesn't remember anything. It's like something possessed it or something. Amelia and Mako filming. Who remembers that? Something fell down from above. Is he talking about the rock that we hit? No, well, no, because remember it was floating there and then all of a sudden it like came down to the ground. So I wonder if it's saying like something like pushed it down. Like a ghost type Pokemon might have pushed it down. Or maybe a psychic type Pokemon pushed it down with its telekinesis. That's interesting. This is very interesting. So there's another Litwick. Lighten the way for us. It's getting bright even deep into the cave. I don't know where I'm trying to go. That's part of the rock that we dropped. A beautiful blue stone. Huh. Oh, is that a drift flume? Pikachu is savage. The frozen drift loon is a new attraction in the cave. Okay, so there's Litwick way up high, but they can't hear us. And then you can see those other eyes over there. Maybe it's like it's a Noivern, okay, or Noibat, I should say. Like when I was first playing, I was like, oh, maybe it's like a Zubat or a Golbat. But no, Zubat has those little tiny eyes. What was that other bat Pokemon from Unova? The one with the heart on its nose or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Because Noibat was Gen 6. I'm trying to remember what the name of that little bat Pokemon was from Gen 5. I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. I'm going to look at it right now on the Bulbapedia. Let's see here. Bat. What if I just type in bat? Will that do anything? It's just come up with all this like battle stuff. Unova Dex. Woobat. Okay, well this thing, here's Woobat. Can you see it? Yeah. See, Woobat, it doesn't even have eyes. So it wouldn't be that. It evolves into Swoobat, which, as you can see, does have eyes. Let's see here. I know Zubat doesn't. Let's look at Golbat. Now I'm assuming it's a bat just because it's a cave and it, seems like, it would be a cave, but there's Golbat. As you can see, it has eyes. They're very tiny, but it does have eyes. But, yeah, it's Noibat. So, Woobat and Swoobat from Gen 5. They got real creative there. Noi. They smell food. Probably lying because they want the food. Okay. So Driftblim is in one of those tunnels, and each of the Noibat are saying that the Driftblim is in their tunnel, so that we'll give them the food. But I guess we don't have enough food to give some to each of them, so we're gonna have to do some deducing to figure out which cave the Driftblim is actually in. Which tunnel is Driftblim in? Know anything? Noi. Each of these is home to a different Pokemon. Driftblim is in that one. So the Pokemon in each tunnel are different. Okay. So this one is saying that it's saying the exact same thing that the other Noibat said when we were asking about the Pokemon in the tunnel. What about the cave? Will it say the exact same thing? Okay, no. So it is saying different stuff. So when we asked it about the cave, Beat said something different. But when we asked about the Pokemon in the tunnel, they say the same thing. It's fun to see all the different people. And then if we ask them about the tunnel, yeah, so all three of them say that like the exact same thing when we ask them about the Pokemon in the tunnel. But when we ask them about the cave, they say something different. Here's another Litwick. Wick, it says.
Litwick.
Okay, so we can't get past this river.
Hey, Tim.
What?
What is that?
It's a river.
Tim, got a water bottle?
Oh yeah, remember Glalie wanted water?
If you made coffee with this water, I bet you would be out of this world.
Probably so. It's probably really clean water.
Litwick.
I bet head out to look for food once the morning comes. Yeah, we're not going to wait that long. But if we could wait that long, then you know that's something, I guess. There's no Litwick beyond this point. Let's see. Does this thing know anything? It says they live in the hole next to the one the Litwick use. Drifloon live next to Litwick. So if we can figure out, if we can figure out which hole Drifloon and or Litwick use, we might be able to deduce that. Especially if they're like one of the ends, then that would be really easy. Like if Litwick is on one of the ends, then you know Drifloon is in the middle, and then the Drifblim would be on the other end. It's never been to the tunnels. So yeah, Glalie isn't one of the Pokemon that lives in the tunnels, apparently. Alright, so the water kind of revitalized Glalie, which is nice. You can sleep peacefully because Noibat is always keeping watch. Okay, so this one doesn't have anything new to say. Neither does this one. Neither does that one. Okay.
Hey, where are you trying to take me? Put me down.
Dang, he just keeps getting like every video, like someone grabs him by the ear. Because in the first video it was Tim, and then the last video was Amanda, and this one it's Drifloon. I don't know if that's like going to be a theme in this game, like him getting like picked up by his ears. I don't know, but it's been a theme throughout the first 3 videos so far.
Okay.
Let's see if they know. Okay, no, she doesn't have anything new to say. Neither does she. Y'all are useless!
Litwick.
It's Litwick Cave. Yeah, makes sense. There'd be a lot of Litwick here. It's not a Pokemon game without a cave, is it? Did I talk to this one? So the Litwick congregate at the far left hole. Okay. Far from the river. Meaning that Drifblim is in one of the remaining tunnels. So we know Litwick is in the far left cave. Now, at the time I was playing this, I had totally forgotten that Drifblim said that they were in the cave next to Litwick, or they were in the tunnel next to Litwick. So, like, at this point I'm thinking, okay, well, we figured out where the Litwick is, but we need to figure out other stuff, too. I don't need to see this. Alright.
Hey, Tim.
Okay, case notes. I'm glad we have Pikachu here sometimes, because sometimes, like right now, we actually got all the information, but I didn't realize we did.
Do you think that's right?
Mm-hmm. Drifloon is always in the tunnel next to the Litwick. Remember the Drifloon telling us that?
Do you think that's right? That's right.
So we've got Litwick, Drifloon, and then Noibat.
We should be able to figure out which Pokemon is where. And we'll know which Pokemon is in each hole, which will be very helpful.
So I got kind of confused here. I don't know, like, what confused me about this. But Litwick is in the far left. I think when I had initially, like, done that, like the top 3 Pokemon down there, I was like putting them in order of like which cave I thought they were in, but no, it was just like which Pokemon's testimony are we using. So that was the testimony. So Litwick is still going to be, this one here on the bottom is what cave they're in. So yeah, Litwick's in the far left, Drifloon is next to them, which just leaves the far right cave for Drifblim. And I guess the Noibat don't actually live in the tunnels, they just kind of hang out outside the tunnels. So that makes sense, because I mean that's where they are now. I figured if they lived in the tunnels, that's where they'd be right now. So the far right Noibat let us pass. Pikachu went in there and found Drifblim, who goes with the wind. Drift? Drift. The wind is too weak. The wind needs to be stronger. We'll figure something out.
Finally found Drifblim. Now if we can just get the wind to blow, we'll be able to get out of here.
That's real simple, right? Just getting the wind to blow. Oh, I need it to rain. Let me make it rain. These don't have anything new to say.
I'm feeling a very slight breeze.
He's feeling a breeze, huh?
Where could it be coming from?
So I guess the breeze isn't coming from this way. The wind is blowing from the back of the cave. Okay. We should talk to the Driftblim and Amelia in Mako. Alright, so the breeze is coming from the river, or I guess the other side of the river.
Okay.
We're going to come back over here and speak to Amelia. She feels this breeze coming from deeper in the cave. Be careful. You're useless. 16 feet. It doesn't look that wide. Is that Pikachu who said he's more of a thinker than an athlete? Okay, so we need to... If one of the cave entrances or one of the passages got blocked, if we can unblock it, the wind might pick up. A headwind. Oh yeah, because the wind is blowing this way.
Hey, Tim.
So I wouldn't be able to get past the river. Ooh, we can freeze it. Remember Glalie said it was good at Ice Beam? Let's see if Glalie can use Ice Beam. Sounds like he's game. That Glalie is big. Cool. And now Glalie's all worn out again.
Hey, Tim. Yoo-hoo! I'm the great Detective Pikachu!
Calm down.
Tim, go ahead and shout something too. It's really fun.
I don't know, right there, in that little scene right there, he reminded me of Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy and Rocket Raccoon, the Avengers Endgame came out tonight. By the time I upload this, it'll probably be Friday morning. But I'm going to go see that movie Friday night. Pretty excited. I don't think we can dig with hands because it's a freaking rock. Glalie's tired. So the only thing left is to dig with a tool. So Pikachu wants to make a pickaxe. Now remember those rocks that we were finding? We could probably make a pickaxe out of those. Something pointy and hard. So we can use one of those rocks that we found. Because I think there was one of the rocks that was like pointy. And then, remember the sign that had fallen over? We could probably use the post from that sign as the handle for the pickaxe. And then it said that we also need something to like tie the rock to the post. So this rock is blue and very pretty, a blue glowing stone, so we'll pick it up. And then this rock here, it's really pointy. So that'll be a good to use for like the actual axe part of it. And then we can use the stick from this sign as the handle. And then we need something to like tie it to, which I don't think we'll find lying around, but maybe one of them has something we can use. Talk about imagination. There's nothing useful lying around here that I haven't already picked up.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to use the belt as a rope. Or as something to at least tie the rock to.
Hey, Tim.
Okay, so we have all the materials we need,
Materials to make a pickaxe.
apparently. So we'll go ahead and put them together here. So there that goes. And I'm just now realizing that I put that on the last two backwards. I didn't realize it when I was playing through this the first
I'm
time.
afraid that's not going to make a very good pickaxe. Sorry.
So then we have the handle, the rope, and the second time when I did it, I put the other stone because the first one didn't work. So I was like, you know, at this point I was really confused. And then when I put it on the third time, I actually did it right. And I was all confused as, well, why didn't it work the first time? But now I'm seeing the first time I actually reversed the last two. So the second one is going to be the belt.
I see.
The second one is going to be the belt. And then the third one will be the pointy rock.
Do you think that's right?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Your pickaxe is complete. With that, we can tear down this wall.
Tear down the wall. We're going to give it a shot. That's a good pickaxe. That's what I was saying before. We came here to like find clues as to Harry's whereabouts, and ended up getting all caught up with this Glalie and these, you know, two girls that are down here. But this incident with the Glalie
Okay.
might be, might be similar to the other Pokemon incidents that have been occurring. So even though like we didn't really find what we,
Pikachu,
It's
what are you
fine.
doing? Hurry up or it's gonna leak.
I'm sorry. Oh, what's
oh, he just
this?
found something.
Yep.
You know, you could have just told me you wanted to get up on my shoulders.
That's no fun. So, Driplim, we're counting on you.
He does remind me of Rocket Raccoon. Or Rabbit. And the Phoenix is carrying us all out of the Chamber of Secrets. Alright, so we were carried away by the Drifblim, and we successfully got out of the cave. The next day, Pikachu invited me to come to the cafe with him. He said there's a place he always goes on the first floor of the building where the detective agency is. So this is the Hi Hat Cafe. And, oh, there's the Ludicolo. Remember the Ludicolo from the trailer? That must have been the Hi Hat Cafe that they were at in the trailer.
Break, huh? The coffee is great here.
Hey, Pikachu. Oh, do you two work together at the agency?
No. My name's Tim Goodman. I'm Harry's son. And it's, nice to meet you.
So you're Tim, huh? Well, I'm Pablo. Hi.
His voice almost sounds the same as
Ludicolo here's
Pikachu's.
our waitress. Whoa. Come on, Ludicolo. You can't greet someone properly with coffee cups still on your head.
Like, Ludicolo's eyes look sad, but it's still smiling.
So, any news about Harry?
No, they still haven't found anything.
Well, that's Harry. I'm sure he'll pop up unexpectedly someday.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Here you are.
Thank you, Pablo. Pikachu, need milk or sugar?
Nah, no thanks. This coffee smells so good.
Oh. Oh, you're right. Delicious.
I know. It has the best aroma, as well as pleasant acidity, along with the bitterness and balanced body. Once you drink
Pikachu's like a
you won't
coffee
be able to go to
connoisseur or
other
something.
cafes.
You know, my dad loved coffee too. You're like him that way.
So it sounds like the key to finding Harry is to figure out what all these incidents, we need to get rid of that, what all these incidents with the Pokemon are that are going on. Because going to find Harry, we kind of stumbled across an incident that we were kind of able to deal with. I assume that the incidents that they're talking about is stuff like what was going on with that Glalie back in Litwick Cave. I mean, that's definitely an incident. So, let's see. Pablo's collection. He's got records from all these great jazz musicians. A standard drink and a drink I've never seen before. What is a standard drink? Is that like a soda or something? And who the heck talks like that too? A standard drink. Why couldn't he say a soda? Like, that's not like, I could understand like him not being able to say like a Coke. But like, why can't you just say just a soda? I mean, they say soda in the Pokemon games, they say soda pop and lemonade. But no, he just has to say a standard drink. Or maybe a tea or a coffee. I know they can say coffee. I know they can say tea too because they have tea in the regular main series Pokemon games. The way that some of this dialogue has been, especially Tim's dialogue, has been, I guess, I don't know if it's just the way that it was translated or what, but I feel like it's kind of weird sometimes. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's really anything else that we can do here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head out now because I think we're basically done
Thanks, that
here.
was delicious.
Sure. Come back soon.
Let's head back home.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's Baker.
Hello, Tim. Headed somewhere? More Pokemon incidents are going on. Be careful out there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Baker.
Pikachu never used to drink coffee before the accident.
That's interesting. And that's it. That's it for this video. So,
As I predicted,
oh,
a
I
strange
guess that's not it.
incident occurred in the cave.
But we didn't find any clues about my dad.
I thought that was it.
True?
We're back at the apartment now.
This might be worth looking into.
Oh, that must be what Pikachu found at the cave.
Well, I don't know exactly.
You hear that little buzzing?
Vile. But why would something like that be
Whenever I
in the
like
cave,
rest
you
my
know?
hand over the cable, or my arm over the cable, it makes that buzz.
Look at the shape.
I don't know why it does.
Doesn't it look familiar? See?
You're right. The shapes are similar.
It's a vial. I mean, it's gonna look
If
like
this
any
is
vial.
part of a vial, then pharmacies and hospitals might be suspect. Also, research facilities too.
Pikachu, even if we only checked hospitals, it'd take forever.
Yeah, you're right. So we need to narrow it down even more.
So we're trying to figure out where that
Hey,
vial
Tim.
came from.
Can you do me a favor and mark down where Harry got into his accident?
Sure. I think it was around here.
This has been bothering me for a while now. Hear me out. The accident was someplace not even close to the marked areas on the map.
So why does that matter?
Well, try matching it up with the map of Rhyme City.
Oh.
Now you see what I mean? I think Harry had his accident on his way back from this place.
You could be right. We should investigate
PCL.
this place next.
Okay, now we're done. So, yeah, that's it, guys. So, that was chapter 2. I feel like it went a little bit smoother than chapter 1. Hopefully, chapter 3 will be even better. But until then, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Detective Pikachu. Bye.